it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. But today is the 6th day of January 2025. We're actually quite glad that the month of January is doing a speed up. We hope it doesn't slow down in the middle of the month. But so far, we like the speed at which it's going. How are you feeling? I hope you're back and that you've started putting plans in place for the year to actually take shape. We are moving forward. Welcome to the program this morning. My name is Mavis Atudume for the sake of this program. It's newspaper analysis and newspaper reviews, topical conversations and topics and interviews across board, bordering on social activities and political situations in the country. That is what this program is all about. We are live on YouTube at High Voltage News. Please join us right now. Subscribe, like, and share. You'll be doing us a big favor. Also, you can call live into the studio to be a part of the program, whereby you can drop your contributions, suggestions, analysis, and ideas on the headlines we are reviewing this morning. You can call 0706 048 5853. You can also call 0915 570-8347 to join me this morning on the newspaper reviews. All right, let's go straight to the newspaper channels and tell you what's going on this morning. Okay, so there's a new virus in China, of course, and I don't know what you've heard about it, but it seems to be bothering everybody at the moment. So we are looking at the Punch newspaper this morning. Retailers begin loading from Port Harcourt refinery this week, says Petroan. Okay, so retailers begin loading from Port Harcourt refinery this week, says Petroan. Is it the new refinery or the one that, was commissioned a little while ago? But yeah, this is the news. Nigerians decry high transport fares despite fuel price reduction. I'm sorry, fuel price reduction? What do you mean fuel price reduction? Was there a reduction and nobody told us? What do you mean fuel price reduction? I'm confused. I'm confused. Was it the 13 naira? I don't understand. What do you mean reduction? If there's a new fuel price and you people have been buying fuel at that price and no one told me, I'll be really, really pissed. All right, so please, someone please communicate me with these new fuel prices that we're so worried. I don't know, what is this? Fuel price, transport fare is still up despite fuel price reduction. Somebody should please clear me out on that. It's not quite clear over here. A new virus. Federal government tightens monitoring to quarantine China passengers. Okay, it's very important. And of course, I've heard that this particular new virus has the same symptoms as the coronavirus, but this is a little more higher than what that virus was about. So I don't know, whatever these countries need to do to protect themselves from this new one, it's very welcome. Okay, it's very welcome. We don't need a new drama. We don't need another shutdown, another lockdown. It took a toll on the world, and even now we're still recovering from that shutdown. So hopefully we're able to tackle this one as soon as it's coming in. Labour Party can win 2027 poll without merger, says the party. Okay, Labour Party, with the factions and with your inner caucus, inside your inner caucus and all of that, a disorganized house. Anyways, Abiodun mounts Ogun business icon and socialite Madam Cash. All right, okay, let's see. There's more interesting news to grab here this morning. Okay, it's now bothering on personal experiences of the Nigerian situation. That's on the news. A lot of people are making personal cries. It's there's a lot of devastation in our society, and it's all bordering on personal deflation. People are feeling deflated. People are feeling defeated with what's going on. People don't know how much of themselves they need to blame for how things are going. So everybody just hang in there, whatever it is that's going on. Uh, yeah, you might be playing some part in what's happening to you, but there are obvious reasons why things are the way they are. So you must put that into consideration so that you might cut yourself a bit of slack while you're doing the blame game. Okay, 2027, some PDP governors may defect to APC, says source. And this is coming from the Vanguard News. And believe me, I know. All right, the rumors are everywhere. It's even the people you don't think are doing it. A lot of people are targeting the APC. A lot of people have even joined spiritually. It's just that the body hasn't really moved. Okay, some of your favorite governors are going to become APC members in just, it's just going to take a little time, but it's in the works. And if you know, you know, as the young people say, if you know, you know. It's happening. It's happening. Even in states you don't see coming. I told you, okay, I'll not call it a prediction, okay? But I saw Anambra in the books, and a lot of people have given me reasons why it's not going to be possible. And the reasons they gave me are physical, logical reasons. They are not political reasons. And I want people who are thinking politically to tell me what is stopping Anambra from becoming an APC state. Now, it's got while, it's going to happen in Anambra state. If it's really about logic or it's really about politics. Let's see who actually gets to win the game. All right, is it politics or is it logic, or is it just about talking? I've seen us talk as a people. As a people, we're very great orators. We know how to talk. We talk a lot. We talk up, we talk game, but that's as much as we do. We do that every day. We are bright, we're excellent orators. We know how to combine words and put them together and present ourselves and make our case. But acting out the things that we say is a different ball game altogether. Now, what's stopping the rest of the governors of these other states from becoming APC as well? If you know politics, then this question will not come to you as a surprise. All right, but yes, truly, I agree that some PDP governors may defect. I use the word may, and of course, I put the quotes in because may, may, it's making it sound like it's a proverb, all right, but yeah, it's definitely going to happen. PDP governors may defect to APC completely. You can see the handwritings on the walls. All right, Fubara can transact business with 3 lawmakers. Court rules. Hello. Fubara can transact business with 3 lawmakers. Court rules. All right, so that's the situation in Rivers State. I guess some people are happy while some people are not. All right, so vet doctors raise concern over dog attacks and death. All right, don't ask me why that is, but I can think of a few reasons why that is. Where do you want to begin? Nobody wants to deal with the problem. Have you dealt with the hunger that you are so dedicatedly denying is what's going on in this country? You don't want to admit it, but your people are poorer than they've ever been, and they're broke and hungry. So yes, weird activities in this country are going to make a rise. Okay, so play with it all you want, pretend it's not happening, call the Gen Zs all you want, lie all you want, but a rotten fish that goes bad from the head is completely useless. It's done. It's done for. All right, that's the point. It doesn't matter whom you blame. Oh, the young people are this, the Gen Zs are that. You created a world where they cannot trust the things that you considered to be relevant, the values you've kept. The young people who are watching you right now do not see your values to be very valuable. Don't you understand what's going on? So you can blame the young people, give them all kinds of tax that you want. But no, you're asking them to follow a failing system. That's what you're doing. You're asking them to do your politics. You're asking them to do your marriage. You're asking them to do your religion. You're asking them to mirror you. And they're looking at what you've presented as your result. They can see that that's what's wrong with our society. You're calling the young people. They're watching you. They've been watching you, and they've seen that your system, everything you claimed, they are seeing the lies in the system. You told them about consequences. You told them about things that will happen to them if they went the wrong way. And they've watched you fail. They've watched you disobey all your rules. They've watched you break all of them, no consequences whatsoever. So you are complaining in vain. You can't put a hand on your young women. You can't put a hand on your young men, and you say it's because they lack respect, and you say they lack all of these things. No, they've been watching you. That is what you must remember. You have a history, you have a pattern that the young has gone back to examine, and they're refusing to follow your ways. And that's why you say they are not acting the way we used to be. Yes, they are not. It's clear as day. If it were you, you probably wouldn't. These young people are beginning to reassess the values of the old. They're beginning to reassess your religion. They're beginning to reassess your ways of life. They are beginning to reassess your decency, the things that you held so dearly, that you believe that your ancestors had taught you. If they were so good, you would have upheld them. You would have upheld them like your ancestors did. But for some reason, you found a way around it, and then you broke all the rules. And the children who watched you break all the rules have figured out that there might be options, and they have started finding their own ways. And you say that they are Gen Z, the ones who don't have ears, the ones who won't listen. Yes, listen to what? Listen to everything you say be a lie. That's the point. That's the point. You can't give something and take something else. You can't plant something and reap something else. This is the problem that we have here. The things that we are sowing in and the things we are reaping, we want them to align, but they can't align. We can't sow in this level of irresponsibility in our society and then somehow want to give birth to children who are pure as angels. It's not going to happen. We are going to give birth to bullies, children who want to take the lives of other children in schools because what? Their parents are practicing it in broad daylight. Their parents are making the news for abuse and human rights abuse. Their parents are making the news for this terrible thing. So you are giving birth to children who look exactly like you, who are acting exactly like you. So maybe it's time for a reassessment, everybody, in your own house, in your own mind, in your own time. You want to take a look at some of these things that we're doing, because the idea is that whatever you think we are as a society, you can double that for the future. Oh yes, oh, you can trust people to press on it. So double whatever you think we're doing now, put some numbers extra on it, and you would see that we are making a dangerous mess of our circumstances. We are. We're playing with our politics. We're playing with the future of our children, with our lives, with our resources. We're playing with our money. We're playing with everything. Everything is a joke. With Nigerian Air, the civil rights, we're playing with everything. Everything is a joke here. Something as huge as a national refinery is a joke. We play as if our lives are a joke. And hence our politics reflects it. Everything that we do is reflecting that mindset. Attacks on dogs getting, yes, of course. People must find protein. Do you know how much eggs cost in the market? You have all kept quiet. And you have all lied through your teeth that Nigerians are feeding well. Nigerians are okay with the reforms you have made. You've refused to tell yourselves the truth about the real situation of the people in this country. You're lying. You're lying. South Koreans protest in snow as Yoon arrest deadline nears. You see, they can protest in the snow. PDP will produce more governors in 2027, says the NWC. The NWC seems to be dreaming, I think. Single-use plastics enforcement on ban starts in 14 days, says Lagos State. Okay, that's right. All right, if we are going to put in good recycle laws in this country, and then Lagos State decides to start it, wow, it will change a lot of things in this country. But I would also want to know what they intend to do with recycles. Is there an industrialization part of the project where these plastics and these containers are used for second-hand products, where they are used and turned into other things that can be, of course, very usable? This is an entirely, total, completely industrialized sector. This dispose of plastics and reusage of plastics and things like that. That is an untapped industry of its own that could create all levels of employment and all levels of help in the society. So I also want to think that that part of the plan is going to take a force at the end of the day. So kudos to Lagos State if they're able to pull this off. Very good one. 2027, patent lies. El Rufai denies defection to PDP. Okay, so it's 2025, and just in case you don't know, politics and politicians are way faster than the regular people. The time does, like a double take with the politicians. So while you think we're in 2025, these guys are in 2027. All right, they have their visions carved out, they have an arrangement, they have their plans, and these plans are being put in motion.